Hi, welcome to News World. I just got up from trying to sleep again, and I couldn't sleep, seriously. I'm just gonna talk about my neighbors, which didn't let me sleep last night. I only slept around 4 hours or less. No, lesser, I think. So, forgive my weak voice because I didn't sleep at all. I'm gonna tell you the Japanese apartment setting, how thin the walls are, and some apartment policies and experiences I've got since staying alone here in Japan. So here, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so 3 weeks ago, this was dated July 17. 3 weeks ago, my apartment issued a noise warning notice about making noise here in my apartment. So I'm currently living in an 8th floor building, and I'm on the 7th floor, and the view here is amazing, except what I'm going to talk about now. So yeah, this is a notice from the real estate agent of my apartment. So this is all in Japanese, but I'm just gonna try to tell what Google Translate told me and what my boss told me about this. So it says bohan camera, which is CCTV, and about meiwaku something, which is making trouble, noise about making noise, notice, be careful, something. So I'm living in my apartment for how long now? Over a year and 6 months? Yes, for a year and 6 months. And the first time I got here, it was nice. So I got my bed set on the other side of my apartment, and I could see the moon, and it was all great. But around 11 p.m. or 12, a noise from that blue wall suddenly comes, and I'm getting up every 11 or 12 p.m. I think it's a bed setting or a cabinet, I don't know, it's like something like that. Makes a sound, big sound, and my heart is frail. Cannot take that. I'm not a deep sleeper, and I couldn't sleep well. And so I moved to this side, to the blue side, to the white side, yeah. And then 3 months after, around March, so yes, last night I checked my noise diaries about this apartment. In about first 3 months, there was a very, very loud quarreling noise around 2 or 3 a.m. Like a couple fighting, and at first I think, wow, great way to study Japanese, so I went to stop and what are they talking about, and then at first I was so interested, but that was the first time. So I told my boss, oh my gosh, that's how thin the floorings are, that's how thin the walls are. So if you're gonna search an apartment, they said, check the walls. I didn't. I just fell in love with the view. So yeah, another tip when you look for an apartment. And yeah, and more cases happened after that, and then pink notice the next day in my apartment was posted in front, and then the noise stopped for a while, and yeah, there are more cases about quarreling. It's kind of scary sometimes because it sounded violent. And yeah, so a week after I got this letter, when I was calling my mom in the Philippines, my intercom suddenly rang. So and then it was a policeman. Yeah. He introduced his name. I didn't get it, and you know, my dialect is not Japanese and nor English. I am a Kankanai, native Kankanai, 100% Kankanai, and I was talking to my mom in Kankanai and talking about stuff and things, and suddenly Intercom called, and then yeah, hello. So I thought it was about, oh yeah, before that, during Golden Week, around June, in between May and June, the front gate of our apartment was broken. The glass window, it's a secured door. Excuse me. It's a secured door and it was broken, so I didn't get any of his Japanese. I'm just getting the feeling that he's inquiring about something. And perhaps maybe it's about that, or about noise, or something about fighting. So that time, this year too, there was a fight upstairs. That's the scariest part. It was a little bit violent. Yeah, no, it was really violent. So, violent noise, and I don't know what to do. So, I said yes. Before Corona, there was a noise. And then, what was it? Yeah, before Corona, there was a noise. So, I was scared if I related in Japanese. So, yeah, after that call, he said it, the last sentence. So, I was thinking, 音しないでください. Yeah, 音しないでください means don't make noise. So, or what's the other one? Yeah, the other one was, I thought, don't open your intercom at all times. Yeah, I think the button, because if a delivery comes, the intercom, the delivery would press the room number downstairs, and we would, from the intercom, we would allow the person to come up from the elevator, which I think is a good security, especially I'm living here alone. But yeah, yes, I thought at first that was the one he told me, and then yeah, the letter came. So it was 音しないでください. It was like, don't make noise. And yeah, so basically the noise that I get here is the footsteps, which I don't mind really. And the other one is the banging of doors, like early around in the morning, like everybody's busy working. Like when they close it up, goodbye. Wow, okay, goodbye. Around 8 a.m. Yeah, around 8 a.m. That's fine. At least it's not 6 a.m., right? So the first one was about noise, making noise. So yeah, most especially in the morning and at night, loud voices, singing voice, loud sound, footsteps sound, saying sound, like, yeah, those sound, be careful about that time, especially early in the morning and night. And just for your information, it's 10 a.m. and I hope and I think I'm not making this much noise. That's one of the reasons why I don't vlog much at home, because yeah, I'm very careful about it. So because tonari no buya, tonari, over here and over here, so I'm in between two rooms, so they could hear it below too. So I'm on the 7th floor, so of course I'm very careful about it. When my father came, I told him to be careful with his footsteps. My feet is heavy, so it's kind of loud too, but in my apartment, I'm a ninja. I'm not sure about this kanji, but I think it's about what was this? Yeah, it's about the veranda. So this apartment is a beautiful veranda. And veranda or balcony? Veranda in Japanese is what they always say, yeah. One rules in my apartment is don't put your garbage outside the veranda, because this has an emergency exit, which there are walls between this, and then if a fire or an earthquake comes, you can kick the wall and pass through the balcony and exit safely. So yeah, that was why it's not allowed to put garbage. And what's the other one that they said? Yeah, and the smell. Yes, I'm guilty of this. I did one time, just once, because I saw my neighbor here did once. So I did to burnable garbage or kitchen garbage. Sometimes I get up late and I'm late for the garbage collection. So just one time, in plastic. Sorry, pet bottles too, but now I don't do it. Just maybe once or twice I did that, because apartments here in Japan are so small, no space. And the next one is about pets. I think pets here are not allowed, I'm sure. And yes, yeah, part 4 here. It's about public. Yeah, I think this is about public room or public space. Ah, yes, it's a public space. So, no smoking. In short, no smoking. Yes, that's what I thought. But when I came here, sometimes this side smokes. I could smell. And I hang my laundry at night sometimes, and yeah, it smells. And when I went home to the Philippines before, and my friends picked me up from the station and brought my boat and they came here inside together with me in my apartment, and right at the entrance there was a guy at this room, this side, smoking outside the door with a can. He's putting his ashes. And then, yeah, I was surprised that I was around 10 a.m. And I was happy my friends were there to take me back. So, yeah. The yellow part is the scariest part. What was it? Yeah. With the mention above, there should, yeah. If you hear or see any suspicious something or someone. Oh yeah, my boss also told me about taking pictures. I hope that's not me taking pictures, or yeah, sound of taking pictures. Be careful. So yeah, in the yellow part, especially this red one. This red one means your apartment contract will be terminated if you disobey these rules. So yeah, those 3 things. You can call the police. And I asked my friends, yeah, sometimes the police comes and warns you about that noise. And by the way, when the police called me to 6 p.m., I was wondering if I was talking to my mom loudly, and it's 6 p.m. quite late, so I'm not sure. Or maybe I think he was just gathering information. So after this letter was posted, my apartment installed an additional CCTV in, where is it? An additional CCTV in front, before the glass gate, so they can see who enters. We have a CCTV, but it's only inside the elevator, so the additional CCTV was great, I think. Yeah. Oh. So that was, so last night I really couldn't sleep. I was like, what should I do? What should I call the police? And one thing about calling the police, I had an app, like, it's like a learning app, and then I was posting my stress about noises here in my apartment, and yeah, it was a big help, because they told me about what to do or what not to do, but I never did because I'm scared. I'm not Japanese. What if they come? I couldn't understand. So yeah, I said I was about to send an email about the noise one time when I couldn't sleep, when the noise was really bad. See, I could even hear the bounce noise, if you heard that, except my refrigerator noise. And my friend said, my Japanese friend said, you should know which room is it before you're gonna call. So, oh my gosh, okay. And of course, one fear about calling the police is that I'm a foreigner, I'm a woman, what happens next? Still, my boss told me if I worry about something, I should call her at all times. So, yeah. And I hope I can sleep around lunchtime. It's usually much quieter during lunchtime, really, because I know everyone is at work. So yeah, that's it. So if you're gonna move or search an apartment, first is to check your contract, and when you're looking at the apartment, check the walls. And I've seen knock the walls to see how thin they are. This one is cement, but I could hear the sound of bit, and the sound over there is wood. No, it's not wood. They say it's paper. So I could hear a little bit. Maybe they could hear me too. Even like the sound of the plates I could hear. So yeah, check your walls. And if you have any advice on how to get over the noise for me, please comment in the section below. So yeah, that's it. My sleepless nights and my sleepless night today. So thanks for watching. If you have any comment or suggestions about this problem, comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.